All
for
right.
calling them, and then
Are
Garrett.
we starting? All
Yo.
right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the School versus SMOTT show match. I am SD Sand, and I'm here with your co-host Cheese Dexter. Say hello, Dexter.
Hey, howdy.
All right. So, for those who don't know, this is going to be a friendly, competitive Valorant match brought to you by the two different organizations known as School for Advanced Gaming and SMOTT, otherwise known as Sexman One Tricks. For today's starting rosters, we're going to be having Soy Boy, Isabagel, Garrett, Cherry, and Incomp on the side of School for Advanced Gaming. And for SMOT, we are going to be having Capital, Toxic, Choi Soo Hwan, and Wheatful and Try. So, Mr. Cheese Dexter, what can you tell us about these players that we have?
Well, on the school team, we have Cherry, who's gonna be in-game leading, probably. Um, so the strats might be coming from Cherry, maybe Soy. Um, and then Garrett is probably gonna be playing what are they called? The attackers,
The Duelists,
the
maybe?
duelists. That's the name. Yeah, so Garrett's gonna be playing Duelist a lot, so it's gonna probably see aggressive plays from them. And then on the SMOT team, it looks like Choi is probably gonna be, uh, not necessarily in first, but I think they're gonna be fragging quite hard. So it's gonna be cool to see that from Choi. Yeah.
Very insightful, very exciting. All right, so I do believe the first map that's going to be coming up for us is going to be Fracture. So, gonna have some very split pushes, maybe a lot of different paths that can be taken. It's gonna be very exciting to see the sort of strategies that both teams bust out on this unconventional map layout. Just been
Well,
informed from a little bug in my ear that someone is currently using the restroom, so it's gonna be just a few seconds until the match gets underway. So Dexter, what can you tell us
yeah.
about some of the Valorant, you know, sort of plans going on today?
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, so me and Sand here, we know everything there is to know about Valorant.
For sure.
So if we call something by the wrong name, I think you need to check your facts. Um,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah, we have a lot of knowledge. Most knowledgeable.
Yes.
Yeah, Fracture though, I do like the map we're starting off with, Fracture. I think it is one of the best maps for how Valorant is played. Because there's a lot of different like flank angles and stuff, which it plays really well with all the abilities that are in the game. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams work together on this one, because it can be very attack heavy if you don't play it as a team.
Very true. It'll I mean, over the course of this whole series, I think teamwork is going to be the most important factor. Sure, you can have a lot of heavy individual pop off moments, but if team doesn't work cohesively, it's going to be the downfall. So, very important stuff right there.
True, true. How you doing?
Well, currently in the middle of a biohazard zone, which is my house.
Yeah, yeah.
But other than that, I'm very excited to be watching some high quality gameplay of the
High
game
quality. Yeah,
Valorant.
yeah,
So
yeah.
always a
It
plus.
it is for fun. This is all for fun. So let's hope no one gets too toxic. We're just playing the game too. Oh, some of the people in this lobby haven't really played that much of this game, so you know, no hate. It's for fun.
If I had to place one bet on who's getting toxic first, all the money's on Soy Boy. You know, it's just
uh,
throughout all my history with that particular gamer, it's just there's been some rough patches. So watch that all chat, everybody.
yeah,
You might see
yeah.
some explosive things at one point.
Yeah, there's
You
gonna
never know.
be some banter back and forth. some of these people are definitely gonna talk in all chat. Um, so yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, long bio break. It's
Very long battery.
NA. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Dexter, how have you
Am
been in these trying
I'm
times?
I'm becoming sick, apparently. I'm very, very Shrek-like, I
Oh,
think.
that's no good.
I don't know why.
All
That's
right,
cool.
we're headed into map 1, everybody.
Here we
Buckle in,
go.
it's about to get a little bumpy.
We're getting there.
Yep.
Agent
Agents are
select.
being selected right now. I'm not so sure. Yeah. They're not yet. They're almost being selected.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm cured. I'm cured.
Good job, Dex. I'm proud of you.
I no longer have Shrek disease. We're back.
Right.
uh,
So,
Cannot
I
wait for
said
this
champs are
game.
being selected. Not champs, agents, sorry. Oh, showed my
Whoa,
lead
whoa,
a little bit
whoa.
there.
No,
Whoop.
I think you're
Uh-oh.
right.
Uh,
Ooh,
it might have been a
okay.
little bit of a fib. They're almost being selected. Very, very soon. We're loading in.
People
Someone's
loading in.
toaster isn't going as quick as we might be hoping.
Yeah. This is good.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see how the match plays out, because some of these people have played the game a lot more than others.
that's true.
All right, it looks like
Dexter, if you had to place your bet on how this is gonna go, your unbiased opinion, what do you think? Who's taking the first map?
I'm thinking SMOTT
Oh,
off the bat is gonna have this. Um, I feel like a lot of them play the game more, and I don't know. I think school can bring it back with the teamwork. But I think initially I'm expecting to see SMOTT take this.
very fair take.
All right. Looks like we're starting.
Let's
We're
see if
the
Dexter's
match
prophecy
started.
is true. We're having a
And
little bit of technical
having
difficulties here.
some trouble. The match did start. That is crazy. It looks like Choi.
Oh, there we go.
Choi getting 2 picks off the bat.
Spike planted.
School does get the bomb down.
Out of range.
Big team.
One enemy remaining.
Weak full and cap there.
Jerry is putting up a little bit of a last stand though, taking out Choice.
That was big. School did get the bomb plant down though. They lose the round, but they do have enough money to buy this round if they want to. They're probably gonna save. Yeah, just to be safe. They're saving. Gonna buy next round. So expecting to see SMOTT take this next round as well. But I wanna see the classic rush. I wanna see them all just charge in and slap.
And I mean, it is looking like school is setting up for this here, so we'll have to see if they fully commit to it. But they're all looking up right at this sage wall here. Garrett is going to be capturing this ult orb. It's going to be good trying to get that early advantage on his ultimate ability. Could be a real game changer later on down the line.
Yeah. School is taking quite a while though, so it looks like all of SMOTT is rotated onto B.
Spike down.
We're going to get a early kill on Soy, and the smoke's going to be down, leading Sage to not even get caught out in this very precarious position. the defenders of SMOTT just sweep up the round in a quick, clean fashion.
Yeah, some big picks coming out from Toxic there. I think School just took too long to push. Like all of SMOTT was there ready for the attack. They also did have better weapons, so it's
That's
kind of
true.
difficult.
Yeah, the economy is going to be definitely a big factor in this. This early advantage, if they can keep a hold in this and just keep going, might be a little tough for School to make a comeback from that.
Yeah, School is gonna full buy here, and SMOTT sticking with the guns they had, keeping those guns. So it looks like School is gonna have a slight advantage on the weaponry. See how they do.
Early kill on the side of SMOTT. It's immediately traded back by Soy, leading a 4v4. Spike is going to be going down by Soy, giving School a little bit of an advantage on site here, as SMOTT's going to try to retake it for this defuse. And an early pick on Soy definitely does help that matter.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh,
Oh.
Looking not too good for the School team here.
Yeah, just as fast as things can go right, things can go wrong. SMOTT does get 2 big picks, leading to a 1v4 situation, which is looking a little precarious for Isabagel.
Yeah, Isabagel just gonna get out with their lives, trying to save that weaponry. They did get the bomb plant as well, but that was unfortunate for them.
Yeah, an early lead for SMOTT here, 3-0. Definitely a good sign, but as we saw last round, things can change quickly. So, School is not out of it yet. Very easy to come back here. You just gotta change the momentum real quick. Just like that,
Yeah,
back on track.
there's a lot that can happen, especially on this map too.
Bomb buddy out.
So I'd like to see what kind of strats they whip out.
Looking like they're going for a sort of a slow push here, just kind of holding in their own spawn,
Ooh.
kind of waiting for SMOTT to come to them, which they haven't so far. They're kind of all right. Now they're all rotating onto A, it's a little 5-man stack, and SMOTT is taking equal rotation, making their way through the middle of the map over to where the next attack is going to be coming from.
Yeah, big rotate from SMOTT though. They got there at about the same time.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
again, taking too long to push, and they just had so much time to set up. Cap getting like 3 or 4 picks there.
And the breach with three picks, 3 big ones in quick succession. It's
Yeah.
just they had the right idea. School had the right idea. They just, I don't know, walk into a firing line.
Yeah, School. They're all pushing from one angle as well. They're giving SMOTT too much time to rotate and pushing in from the same angle. I want to see some quicker plays from School.
True. And look at the scoreboard there. Definitely shows a pretty grim picture, with a few of the members of SMOTT going flawless as of so far, with upwards of 5 kills, which is pretty good, I gotta say. Alright, looks like they're going for the same plan as last time, with a 5-stack push onto A site.
They're pushing in pretty quick this time, so I'm hoping that ends well.
Oh,
Ooh, Toxic
with the big 2 kill. Although, immediately traded back by Jerry and Garrett. And Garrett getting another one. Pretty
Picking
big,
off 3
recovering
of
from that
SMOTT's
2
team.
pick.
That works.
It's coming down to a 2v2 situation. Oh,
One
the
enemy
wall.
remaining.
Ooh,
Garrett
we
just
pulled
manages to
Toxic
not beef it
One
right at the
enemy
end,
remaining.
but
Oh.
he gets beefed in return.
1v1. Looks like Cap is going to use ultimate on the bomb. That forces Soy to back up into main.
Soy has the control right now. He just has to wait for the moment to strike.
Ooh.
And he doesn't. He gets struck in instead. Very unfortunate for Soy. But that was the best round I think we've had from School for advanced gaming so far.
That's why they put
They
me
played
in
fast.
charge.
They traded good. Unfortunately, it just didn't squeak out in the end.
Yeah, very close, very close. Like I said, the faster play really did help them there. just barely at the end, Soy's spray just gave away his position, and Cap was able to really shoot through more accurately. So just little things, little things. It was close though. Good round. Good
Let's
round.
start this party.
Yeah, we're seeing an 8-0 record right
You
now on
want
the
to
top
play?
of
Let's
SMOTT's leaderboard.
play.
Very impressive showing on this first map so far. It looks like School's going for a opposite map approach, going all towards B site this time. Garrett is going to be pulling out his ult, and he finds no success with it, unfortunately getting shut down by the opposing chamber with a basic Vandal.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Ooh, School team is starting to go underneath them though, so they're getting a second angle. Hopefully that can do well for them. Ooh, Cherry with a big dink onto Toxic there.
That was definitely quite the sight for Toxic, having turned the corner and seeing 3 the opposing force right in front of him. Definitely a scary moment there. Soy is going to get picked off by the chamber holding top. He's going to keep holding, trying to see if he can get any more, which he can, as Cherry pushes, and Is It Bagel just sits.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry, you go.
It's fine. Decent save there from School. Even though they lost the round, they still got some value out of that. Getting some kills, stopping them from keeping their guns. It was decent. It was decent.
True. And we are seeing a lot of ults come online on the side of School for Advanced Gaming right now, whereas SMOTT is kind of lacking on the ults, except for Chamber ult. So maybe with all these utilities at their disposal, School can pull something off here.
Yeah, they do have the potential for sure. Looks like School is playing this real slow. There's only one person on SMOTT defending A right now, so they push in, they could easily take this.
We're seeing Soy go to the top of the map on kind of a long flank here, split from the rest of his team, which is a little unusual from the rest of the rounds we've been seeing so far, where they've been a tight 5 stack. So it's interesting to see what kind of plays he's going for here.
Cover going out.
Okay, ult's coming out.
Paranoia not catching anyone in their instant revealing his position, although some good trades here. It's going to be a 2v3 situation with a Sage ult coming up if the points can be gained, which could turn the whole round in the favor of School. And is it Bagel Clutch is the question.
Oh.
That was the answer, unfortunately.
No. Yeah, again, they took a little bit too long. If they had pushed earlier, it would have been just a 1v5 and they could have taken sight. I feel like School, again, is just playing a little bit too slow and all from the same direction.
Well, in the last round, to Soy's credit, they did, take that off angle and could have had a really good potential for a nice 2-piece to start off the big fight. But unfortunately, the Paranoia just didn't connect the way that it needed to, and instead got Soy killed. But the potential was there. So I think with a little bit more finesse, it could go much better.
Yeah, more of that for sure. The off angles and such. Interesting positioning here. Again, we have, four of School all in the same direction, and then one kind of on the other side, trying to push on to B.
Some good crossfire, and Toxic is caught out by the combined forces of School. Another pick on the side of School. Garrett finding the Sage.
Good. Choi is on the flank here, though, so they could be able to turn this around. There's one pick. Two.
Oh,
Choi
man.
coming in with a big flank.
That's a good spot. They found my trap.
That's another pick on the side for SMOTT. It's a
One
1v1 situation here with the spike planted. So he's going for a fake out teleport, but I think it's been used. Worked. and School picks up their first round. It looked a little scary though, I'm not gonna lie. It started out really, really good, and then that huge chamber flank.
Yeah, Troy had a big flank there. Almost was able to take it back, but not quite. It was a good round.
Very
School
nicely
is
done
gonna
by
take it,
School.
though. Yeah.
And they still have ults up. They still have the Omen ult, the Jet ult, and the Sage ult. The Sage ult, very important. That could swing the whole momentum of a round if something goes a little wrong.
True, true.
Get 'em.
You got some good Valorant knowledge there. That's good.
Oh, I
That's
thank
good.
you, Mr. Dexter.
Ooh, it looks like SMOTT's gonna be a little more aggressive on the flank here. We got two of them flanking. Cap and
Soy is gonna get one though.
Soy is peeking
Big
it.
pick. And good intel knowing that there's another one there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they-
Soy uses the ult to get out of that sticky situation as well after getting one pick, although he does get caught out by the Chamber, who is
Spike
ever present
down,
on this
B.
map during this game.
Yeah, now School doesn't have that second angle to push from, so it is just Garrett and Isabel down main.
Yeah, and we're seeing SMOTT pour a lot of utility into this. We saw the Sky ult come out and a few Sky flashes trying to connect on Garrett. He is not going to be affected though, picking up 2.
Ooh, Garrett with some
One
big
enemy
pick.
remaining.
3 even!
3, all headshots.
Can he go for the 4?
It's just Weepful now against Garrett and Isabel,
30 seconds
trying to
left.
hold down this site.
One enemy
knows.
remaining.
Ooh,
Oh,
Garrett.
now it's a
Spike
Sage
down,
1v1. Who is the better Sage? It's intense. They both know where they are.
Oh, just barely.
It's gonna squeak
46
out.
health. Oof. Weepful is gonna save that. Garrett almost clutched it and took it back from.
He
SMOTT, though.
he definitely busted it down sexual style in that short hallway, but unfortunately
sure.
it did not pan out the way
Yeah.
School was hoping. It definitely looked really good there for a little bit.
Yeah, they almost came back. It was good. Again, it looks like School has the ult advantage here, so I'd like to see them take it. Although the weaponry we're seeing, not the
Not
best.
too hot. Not too hot. But that's
You want to play?
we got
Let's
jet knives
play.
and chamber ult. You don't even need a weapon. You
True.
got those.
Trusty ult weapons.
Yeah, these full buys after full buys from SMOTT is definitely pretty good for them.
Yeah.
A little oppressive when the other team has dinky little pistols. Garrett's gonna be looking
sure.
for these aggressive peaks from the defenders here with his ultimate. The question is SMOTT gonna aggressively peak?
Ooh, there was a big play from SMOTT's team. Chambers Bombot did get smoked out, so Choi is able to go on a big flank here without them knowing.
Spike down B.
Looks like the action's coming before the chamber is. Toxic finding one already. School's
Ooh.
just kind of standing here waiting to get shot out. Unfortunately, the spike is down. They gotta reclaim that before they can do anything big. Looks like they do get it and starting to make a rotation towards A site. Will SMOTT be quick on the draw though? The Sage is already headed over there, and it
30
looks like
seconds
the
left.
the Brim and the Chamber are on their way as well. Soy,
Yeah.
curiously, hanging back at B site
Ooh.
and finding Toxic with a corner-sitting Judge. Very impressive. Now managing to pick up a rifle from what was a pretty not-so
10
great
Ooh,
aggressive.
only
Oh,
having 10 seconds to plant, though.
One
They gotta
enemy
push on to
remaining.
Chamber
site, and
finding
Choi
3.
Spike
Will the
down
lineups
A.
work?
barreling them down. Not enough time. Choi is gonna save the weapon, though. So that helps
Choi
them
Su
a
Huan.
little bit.
That is the name of this game right now. Absolutely popping off. Call that the Taco Bell aftermath, because that shit is crazy.
So true.
Every round with this guy. Insane. We did see our first all chat in that last round with the corner camping soy boy.
A gift.
Yeah, and so it begins.
looks like they're going to be 5 pushing A in a little homage to the earlier rounds. Choi Soo-won is
Ooh.
going to be caught out early. As we're talking about, he's been kind of the big star of this game, so that early pick is going to be huge. Unfortunately, it is traded out, but it's untraded. Thanks, Sage ult.
Big. Yeah, that's a huge res. They're going to be able to do a lot with that because now they're pushing in with 5 people against SMOTT's 4. So they have a lot of opportunity here.
You have a Sky Laser coming down, which is pretty bad for the planter known as Soy, who is at 1 HP from an earlier Molotov, leading the spike not even to be planted.
Ooh. Cherry with a big pick onto Weak Full, giving them the person advantage here. Try evening it out though. Gonna make it quite difficult. School does have the plant, so they just gotta play post plants.
One enemy remaining.
A big flash dodge though, leading to a huge kill, although it's going to be traded out immediately, going to the 1v1 situation.
Ooh.
And the ace is secured.
Ace. Oh,
Now
just
that is something I
big.
was not expecting.
Clutch.
Coming out strong.
Easy old dog.
Yeah.
A huge ult leading to more than a few kills.
Last round
And
in
then
the
picking
half.
up the last 2 with regular guns. That's impressive, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, getting that double with the ult and then just pushing in and killing 3. That was did quite a lot. Cap doing a lot there on the Brimstone.
It looks like Soy is pleading in all chat for a little bit of help. Alright.
All right, score 10-1 now for SMOTT in the lead. Very interesting plays. SMOTT just always knows that School is pushing in with their whole team, so whenever they see them, they all rotate to that site.
Yeah, the rotations have just been on fleek, if I do say. Even with School getting a lot of these early picks, it's just immediately balanced out by really good placement of just people. Speaking of placement, we're going to have a huge flank from the chamber here, which, if not seen, could lead to a lot of kills, and that's 1 already. Another kill on the side of SMOTT.
Yeah.
Choi, near a few. Soy getting caught, that's 2 for him.
Can't miss.
1 enemy remaining.
3.
Boy, massive flank.
4! Oh my god.
Choi just
Someone
getting
lock him
3
up.
of them on that flank.
Absolute freakazoid on the chamber right
Switching
now.
sides.
Just doing so much.
Out of charges.
Yeah, School really needs to be checking different angles on this map.
That's a good start.
That's a big part of how you play this map. And it looks like SMOTT really has good coordination.
Very true.
This we swap sides.
We did
That's
swap
crazy.
sides. Don't believe what the top of the score is leading you. SMOTT has the 11 points.
Yeah, SMOTT has 11.
They are making this simple.
Although if there's one thing I know about Valorant, is there's a lot of curses involving scoreboard scores, so it's very winnable still for School. They just gotta switch up that momentum, which with this switching of the sides is very possible now.
Ooh, big flashes. Soy gonna push in and get tried with that. In comp also getting Choi.
But getting traded out immediately. But given the performances, I'd say that's a favorable trade for School.
Yeah, they are up 1 person, and they just gotta hold it. You just gotta hold it. A lot of people rotating on School's team. They're quickly realizing it. We got Sage and Chamber going back to B. And it looks like the rest of SMOTT also going to push B here. Some good smokes.
Yeah, we're seeing SMOTT with a lot of site presence right now, finding a pick on Garrett, and starting to plant the bomb. If School can't intervene quickly, this might get a little sticky fast.
Shadows traveling.
Oh, the
Soy's-
Sage heal also coming in big. all that damage on Brimstone just healed up. So it does make this match a lot more even. 3v3.
Precision kill.
Ooh.
Soy just walking right into the crosshair of Toxic,
One
unfortunately.
enemy remaining.
For them.
Oh, unfortunate.
Cherry does have a little bit of a good spot for this defusing the spike. Let's see if they can clutch or not.
Oh, not quite. Cherry is
Not-
going to get picked off. SMOTT did really well at coming back from
Match
that, though.
point.
Those 2 early picks was not enough. The utility coming out from both teams, really showing how effective it can be. Big smokes, I'd say, from SMOTT. That really helped them push on to site and get some of those extra picks to even it out.
Very true. It's been a very common motif of this match is just School getting the early picks and then SMOTT using their Jimmy Neutron sized brain to overcome it.
True. It is match point here for SMOTT if they can clutch it out. Ooh,
A good
Choi
pick.
with a nice shot onto Choi there.
Graded out though for the 4v4, down to a 4v3 favoring SMOTT here. Although 3v3 again, dude is a big with a good kill on Toxic. Immediately traded out. A lot of back and forth over here. SMOTT is gonna get the spike down, putting School in a little bit of a precarious situation here. If they mess this up, that's the whole map.
Yeah, Soy and Cherry are they have a lot of utility to push this out and take the win on this round, but it's going to be difficult. I see Cap also has a post plant molly, which is going to come in big. It's going to be really difficult for School to defuse this now.
Healing over here.
Unless-
Although, working as a team, Cherry and Soy are starting to
One
pull off a little bit of a
enemy remaining.
maneuver,
Oh,
and they stick.
they kept it.
They
Oh,
stick it. That was a
good.
huge diversion by Soy Boy, getting enough time for Cherry to defuse the spike with just
Yeah.
a millisecond.
Just barely. Oh,
Absolutely
and
insane.
Cap's lineup was slightly off, so the molly wasn't quite on bomb. So Cherry was just able to stick it while Soy distracted.
This
Good
might
combo.
be the momentum change that School needed. Let's see how they take that win and carry on with it, or don't.
Yeah, this is it. This is the reverse sweep coming in from School.
Looks like SMOTT is going to be going towards A with a little bit of a pincer maneuver, sending one up top while the rest come from the bottom of the map. A flash onto Cherry is going to let them take that hallway. Although we see the Sage going for a little bit of a flank, which is not going to work out in their favor. And that's 3 kills already on the side for SMOTT with 0 favoring School. Giving the A
One
site
enemy
over to
remaining.
SMOTT.
Flawless.
Soy,
And there it
Attackers
is.
Win.
Flawless victory on that last round. SMOTT is going to take it. 13-2 on the first map here.
very explosive gameplay coming out from SMOTT here. They just, oh man, I don't even know. Words can't describe it. They were a bulldozer. And unfortunately for School, they could not handle the pressure in this first tier map. I mean, credit to them where it's due. They got 2 points. That's pretty good. One of them was really, really close. But I mean, even with the score looking the way it did, there were definitely some very impressive plays coming out from all sides. Some really good picks from everyone across the board. And even though the score may not make it look that way, the game was very back and forth, and it could have gone either way almost every round, except for that
Yeah.
last one.
A lot of close rounds there for sure. Even though the score says 13-2, some of those rounds really did come down to one person. Just it was close. It was close for sure.
All right, we're going to be headed over to a 5-minute halftime before we go over to our second map of Ascent. So we will catch you on the flip side of this break. All right, welcome back, gamers one and all. We are back here with the SMOTT versus School Invitational show match. Heading into the second map here, we're going to see a few swaps, but before that, just want to say, both teams doing a great job so far. We're excited to see the second match. All right, Dexter, tell us about these
Yeah.
substitutions we have going on.
Yeah. So for school's team, it's looking like we have Garrett again, in comp, who is Syntaxium in game. We got Soy, Kayla, and Cartier gonna take the place of Cherry for this one, and also looks like we have Hush now coaching them, in the coacher's role. Um, and the same team from SMOTT, it looks like they're gonna stick to it. Yeah.
I mean, definitely a solid choice on the side of SMOTT. They definitely did some very good work on that first map we have. I'm interested to see how the introduction of Coach Hush into the school team sort of progresses their gameplay a little bit. Maybe we'll see some of a little bit of the slow pushing and whatnot get cleaned up here and there, which is going to be important on this next map Ascent, which is kind of a do or die map. I mean, most of them are, but this one's much more so, with a lot of aggression being set up throughout the many different areas of it. What do you think we're going to be seeing coming out on the side of tactics? You know, sort of what sort of strategy seen Dex?
Well, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be pretty similar from SMOTT, because this map I think plays in the favor of how they play. Because there's a lot of long angles and tight chokes on this map, so they can easily just hold them with an op or watch them, peek them quickly with a vandal or something, and really get some value. But yeah, the school team does have a lot of potential here, especially with Hush now coaching. They could potentially start to develop some crazy strats that get them the win for
Very
sure.
true, very true. And I think the substitution for Cartier for Cherry is a little interesting. I definitely thought Cherry was definitely doing a pretty solid job on that first map. So I'm interested to see if Cart can fill those shoes that were left and maybe elevate the team and the teamwork. Because I know, I
Mm,
mean, in some previous experience with Cart, definitely a lot of shot calling, a lot of leadership. So I'm interested to see how that dynamic works in the favor of school.
Ah, subbing so people can play. That makes sense. Yeah, because
Thank you,
again,
Cherry
this
in
this
chat.
tournament is for fun.
Very true.
It's not like supposed to be super try hardy. We're just having fun here. I've gone green again. That's nice.
Yes, I've gone a little pink in the face as well.
Yeah, we're a little sick, I guess. But here we
Loading
go,
into
coming
the
on
map
to Ascent.
much quicker than
Um,
last time, I must say. Oh, we're
yeah,
back.
we're
Welcome
back.
back, chat. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
this is
I
good.
hope you
This is
liked
good.
that tease of the map that we're going into. I
Yeah, we
know,
saw
I
it for
know
a
you already
second.
knew the map, but now you get to see it a little bit. Unfortunately, it was taken as soon as it came. Yeah.
Interesting hero picks as well. Heroes.
You
That's
want
what
to give
they're
us a little
called.
insight? You want to give us a little insight on that? Cause chat cannot see this. What do we got
Yeah,
in the lineup?
we from SMOTT we got Sova, try on Sova. We got Choi on the KO.
Oh,
Um, Weepful playing Cypher, Toxic on Jet, Cap on the Astra character.
oh, very
Um,
interesting.
and then on School we got Garrett on Brimstone. Looks like in comp, Syntaxium playing KO as well, Soy on Sova, Kayla on Killjoy, and Cartier playing the Jet.
Wow, I'm definitely seeing a little bit of a switch up in terms of agents.
Yeah, yeah, interesting. Garrett playing the smoke character instead of a duelist is going to be interesting. We'll see how they all do. The round did start.
Oh,
Unfortunately, you guys can't see it. It'll get there. Don't you worry.
all right. Fill
No,
us into
no,
the action, Dexter. Bring us in.
yeah. So no picks have come out yet. Everyone's just watching A site. Who we got SMOTT on the defense team, just waiting for school to push in. Everyone's here. Choi with 2 big picks. One of them seemed like it was through smoke.
Wow.
School is pushing through A. Choke just falling. We got Killjoy left alive for the team. And that's it. Let's see if Kayla can clutch it out. 1v5.
Definitely could be.
30 seconds left. Flawless.
Choi immediately, right off the bat, with a 4K. That is just obscene.
Yeah, massive 4K. Again, it seems like it's the same problem. I think they just took too long to push through. SMOTT had all the time to rotate, and they just waited with smoke until they pushed through.
And this, oh, we're looking at an early wallbang strat possibly here. It's not looking like it's going to be very bountiful, with most of school going towards A site. But I mean, even if it just gets Kayla, who has chosen an unfortunate spot to stand,
Yeah,
could be a little catastrophic here.
would be a little funny.
It would be quite funny. Although it's looking like it's not going to happen, as a few rotations are starting to head over towards A site. As Spike is down in a rotatable spot right here, next to the KO. And School's not really sure where they're going, but it looks like they're headed over towards B site now, making this rotation. Could be a fake out, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, there's. Ooh, good pick from Wheatpool there. Troy is going to trade it out though.
This is quite the skirmish we got here.
Yeah,
Traded
again,
out even in this tiny little
trading.
sector.
Again, another trade, just back and
One
forth.
for one.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
almost a
One
good dash.
enemy
Kayla
remaining.
is gonna clean up the kill. It is a
Spike down
1v1
mid.
situation.
30 seconds left.
There we go. 30 seconds. Kayla versus Choi here.
And Choi does still have the Omega gun from earlier, which
unfortunate
is
timing.
gonna end Kayla. You know, we called it at the very beginning of the round that, you know, Odin was gonna
Yeah.
strike down Kayla. Unfortunately,
Loud
happened a
gun.
little bit later than we expected.
Oh, unfortunate timing though. Right as Kazilla looks away, Choi peeks. It's the classic
Very
Valorant
true.
moment.
A
Every
classic. I mean, not even just Valorant, just any gaming in
Any
general. Very unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, Choi's going for the lineup again, but
This time, very bountiful.
it's got some big potential.
Oh no. Here it comes. One. Alright, looks like one's all it's gonna find for now. Unless. Nope, okay. Just one for now. Definitely better than none.
That was a really good Sova dart from Try as well.
Very true.
They got some good info through the walls, so Choi was able to just spray him down more accurately.
Very true. A lot of intel. It's looking like School's going to be going for the rotation onto A site. And most of SMOTT is just kind of hanging around middle. Maybe they're going to find the Sova who's just kind of chillaxing, holding an angle, trying to catch rotators from B. Unfortunately, the chillaxing was ended very soon. As Soy is struck down, Kayla is going to find a kill, evening it just a little bit, but not entirely even. It's still 3 against 4 in favor of SMOTT. Making
Down
that
to 2
4
on
against
School.
2. Garrett going for the aggressive push to get the lever. Unfortunately, he managed to get the person who
30
snuck
seconds
through.
left.
Now he's going to try to cover the plant. Unfortunately, many angles are being presented right now, and they cannot all be covered as Choi picks
Last
up the
player
last 2
standing.
members of School and sticking the defuse. Oh, getting the defuse halfway and giving it to a teammate. Very chivalrous of him.
That's some good ult economy right there. Helping your teammates get a little bit of those ult points really helps out. That's what you should do in all your comp games ever. There's a little
Very
tip
true.
for you. Yeah, Choi with some big picks with the Odin that round. really helping the
This is a
team
nice spot.
with that one.
Yeah, 8-0 at the third round. I mean, that is just
That's
whew,
big.
that is dirty. That's gross. That's icky even.
Some might even say yucky.
They might.
That's crazy. Okay,
Oh,
school is looking like they're pushing A this round. Maybe somewhat mid.
I'm sure they can definitely hear this Odin spraying down, probably see it too, so
Yeah.
hopefully they'll stay away from it this time. School is going to be just kind of standing around. 3 of them are still mid-rotation, so if they can jump on this opportunity right now, it might work out for them. But unfortunately, the rotators are coming in hot and are now in position for what they want to do. And even if they got on site, Spike is still down back towards their spawn. It is going to get picked up by the Killjoy. Unfortunately, there is an Odin lying in wait for the people rotating to the other side. That's
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3,
No.
4. No way! Oh my god.
Ah,
Need that back.
scary Odin
Someone
flank
get
there.
that guy a Wendy's gift card, because that was 4-4-4. Oh my, what an Odin spray with the amazing flank.
There it is.
Perfectly timed.
Big.
What can I say?
Yeah, school was not ready for the Choi Odin there. Just
I should probably
just a
place some stars in the
scary
astral
time
plane.
seeing an
I should
enemy
do.
Odin in your spawn. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's, yeah.
We are going to a timeout here now. So
Wow.
looks like we're given some time to strategize.
Yeah, 4-0, definitely not where you want to be starting off the second match when you're down 1 already. School is utilizing the Coach Hush right now to hopefully try to figure something out to get this momentum working in their favor, because right now it's just not.
Yeah, they're just getting some time to recollect themselves and take a minute to strategize. I think this will really help them. Even just the mental. You reset your mental.
Oh yeah,
You mess up the enemy team's momentum, and you can get the ball rolling.
very true, very true. Mental is the most important part of any game, I always say.
Yeah.
very
You
true.
boom the enemy, you just win.
Or if you boom
There you
yourself,
go.
you just lose. It's the other side
Yeah.
of coin.
Right there.
Yeah. SMOTT just has so many smokes. They're able to just stall it out and wait for them to push through chokes for so long. It's very, very annoying on this map, I gotta say.
Very true. I mean, I would imagine annoying on any map.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, School is being the victim of this targeted assault. An early spray from Cartier, close to finding Choi, but
Blocking sight.
unfortunately, I think his corner angle is going to be hidden. He is going to probably be looking for a little bit of flank, which he is going to find 2 kills on Cartier and Soy.
2 picks. Oh, 2 more. 1 more. I can't count, I guess. That's big. Big from SMOTT. School now looking down in the
Last
dumps.
player standing.
They got 1
The
left.
shock
Garrett.
dart.
Garrett trying to push onto B. That's the last person. Ooh, there's a big
He
pick.
finds Choi. First death of the match so far for Choi. Very impressive that Garrett managed to pull that one off.
Oh, he
And
hears
he
them.
is going to try to continue the clutch. Unfortunately, the swing was too heavy.
Not enough.
For Garrett to keep up with. A good try by him.
Yeah. Oof.
I lied. I said that was Choi's first death. A blatant falsehood. I
Just
apologize
straight up
for
lying.
my lack of knowledge. That was the second death for Choi.
Yeah.
My sincerest apologies, chat.
Ooh. Interesting strats coming out. We got Toxic with the Odin this round.
Revealing
Choi
area.
just going back to a normal weapon.
The wallbang strats are not going to find anybody this time. And School is kind of all over the place trying to take a go wide approach, it's looking like. No picks have been found yet, which is probably a record for this match so far. As 10 players on the board at this point in the round, unheard of.
Yeah, there's
Choi?
only minute 10 left on the clock, and no one's really even seen each other.
Yeah, Choi is going to be going for a similar angle that they went for last round. We'll see if
Right
it can
here.
get anything. This time, School might be looking for it. He goes for the peek. Cart
Ooh.
is caught, but it's traded out immediately by the opposing KO. School's going to be taking this pick and maybe making a move onto B site as we have 3 converging onto there, and Kayla is going to find Toxic, leaving an entirely open site. But the Sova is going to be coming from CT, maybe catching them on the rotation.
30 seconds left.
Flashes down and plant is started. That's one for both sides down, giving School a very solid position on site right here with Spike planted. SMOTT now has to make the move into School.
Yeah, they just gotta hold the site here now. It's a 3v2. They don't even have to peek him. They just
And
gotta wait.
School committing the killjoy here, definitely wanting to win this round and get a point on the board as they're going heavy with it. This definitely puts SMOTT in a very precarious position right now as they have to get 3 kills and defuse the bomb with just a little bit of time left. Oh, that's a huge Astra smoke, giving the perfect cover for Weeful. Maybe able to get a
Ooh,
flank
able
right
to
here.
get
That's a 1.
behind.
Last player standing.
Kayla is definitely able to get 1 and 2, leading
Last
to
player
a
standing.
clean,
Ooh, everyone's gonna die.
clean everyone dead round,
Yeah.
giving School their first point and stopping that loss streak that was just
Going
plaguing
astral,
them for
guys.
the early parts of this round. So we'll see if they can continue
That a
this reset. That pause definitely did something for them,
That should wet.
as
Yeah.
that was some of the best round that we've seen so far out of them.
Yeah, that was
They-
some good teamwork for sure.
They
Big
leaned into
picks.
taking it slow that round. We've always said, you know, they play slow, but I feel like that time it was more intentional, and
Yeah.
it definitely worked out for them.
Yeah, they took their time with it rather than just waited to push.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was good. And that's the potential I wanna
Feeling
see
area.
more of that. Because I do believe School can come back.
Spike down
this.
B.
Are we seeing an early trade Toxic for Kayla? Spike is down left side. And School should be able to pick it up with relative ease as SMOTT isn't
Deploying
taking a
drone.
very aggressive position here, rather holding on site and holding angles. We see a lot of util stacked on the entryway to B site on the minimap there. Definitely going to be a little tough for School to get in that way if they choose to do so. Which
Yeah.
it's looking like they're choosing to do so, unfortunately for them. Although maybe this location revealed will scare them away.
Yeah, looking a little scary if School pushes in right here. They only got 35 seconds left on the clock though, so they gotta start making a move. Looks like they're gonna make a quick rotate towards
30
A through
seconds
Cat
left.
though. Ooh, 2 of them are gonna get caught out before they can make it there.
A 2v4 with
Like-
20 seconds left on the board, definitely not a favorable position that many people want to be in. We'll see if Cart and Garrett can pick this one up, but I mean, unless they get a 4-piece right now, I just don't think that's possible
10
for them.
seconds left. Last
Carrier's
player
down.
standing.
Yeah,
Spike
Choi
down,
getting
mid.
1v4.
Garrett
Garrett does get
push
1.
on, but he doesn't have
Can
the
he get
bomb,
the
so
unlucky.
not enough time. Yeah, just unfortunate. I like
Choi
the
finding
idea.
three once again. 18-3, 6-1.
Ooh.
Wowee.
Choi, wrecking, mostly with the Odin.
Yeah. And I mean, well, the scoreboard, you know, definitely says Choi's doing a lot of work. The util and the setups from the rest of SMOTT have just been really good, setting up for a lot of really clean plays and a lot of knowledge and intel being passed around to enable
Yeah,
Choi
that
to
is
do
true.
as much as they're doing.
good intel from Tri, Cap, and Lethal. They're all getting the info plays while Choi just barrels them down with the gun.
This is 1 down already. Looks like we're going for a more aggressive approach, which is immediately warded off by a Sova ult, finding
Ooh.
2. That
Dang.
hurts for School. A good pick on
Last player
onto the
standing.
Sova, but it's traded out
Spike
immediately.
down B.
That hurts pretty bad. And now
Oh,
one
no.
4 situation.
Got the
and
spike.
Garrett is going to be
Garrett
finding
is
himself
alone.
not
Oh,
happy.
Cap going for the knife kill. Garrett gets flashed.
Oh no!
Oh, the knife does come out.
The
Ah,
bags are coming out. This is absolutely what we're witnessing.
tragic.
This is the modern
Tragic.
day Boston Massacre. I can't believe what I'm watching.
That's crazy. Unlucky though. But yeah, try there with 2 big picks with the Sova ult. That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one time that School sort of plays more aggressive than usual, it works against them, as they're now all sort of crammed in this tiny hallway and trying to scramble out like rats caught in a flood, as the Sova ult is just blasting through them.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah. Not a whole lot they could do against that. It looks like all of School is going to be pushing down mid. I think. Well, Flash comes out. No kills made. But SMOTT does get some intel on what School's plan is here.
For sure, and we're seeing a lot of them sit by the glass window doorway, watching this angle, holding it, waiting for School to make a move.
Yeah, they know most of them are mid, so they're waiting for the cat push.
A big flash is gonna let Choi for
Spike down
free
mid.
pick up
Really?
3 kills.
One enemy
Unfortunately, Soy was flashed right next to him. It was just
Yeah,
so close
good
yet so
flash.
far.
Ooh,
Cart with a good pistol kill. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to get 4 more if he wants to secure this round for his team. And as they start to
Oh.
all barrel towards him, Cart is gonna not pull it out.
yeah, not quite, not quite. Yeah, there's just good info plays from SMOTT here. They just see where they're going, and they all rotate and prepare with their utility. It's really difficult for School to push in. But we are seeing some decent trades and some good picks from both teams.
I'm curious as to how this would have played out differently if School was defending first, but I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
The attack has not really been great for them so far.
Scanning
Although it's
ahead.
not over yet, they can still pull it out. Although not a great start from that
Spike
front
down,
with
B.
a early pick.
Meatful getting a nice pick. Yeah, this map does feel a little more defender-sided, so the School can come back from this. You know, he can reverse the score
Spike
quite
down B.
heavily for maps like this. Ooh,
Good
lots
trade.
of picks.
Another trade.
Ooh, down to a 2v2.
Smoke's
Very
down.
big. And the Killjoy ult is available for School, so if they can get a good site presence here, they can use that to maybe secure the round as they did the previous win that they had.
Yeah,
They are gonna
good
get the point.
smoke from Garrett there. They were able to close the door on Toxic, so they could push onto site for free.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh.
An early kill on the Caleb before they have the chance to pop the Killjoy ult is going to make it very difficult, and the wall making Garrett in a very tricky situation with 1,000,001 flashes and smokes getting
Yeah.
shoved into Garrett's face. Very unfortunate.
Just pushing at the same time with all their utility.
Yeah.
SMOTT just pressure Garrett too hard there. Unfortunate.
Yeah, a lot
But
of good teamwork in that
They
fight.
were able to plant the spike at least.
That's true. And I mean, if School had, gotten that Killjoy ult down a little bit earlier before Kayla's untimely death, I mean, that could have been a very different round that we just witnessed. But now we're seeing School has 5 ults available to them. And for those of you that aren't super into the Valorant scene, that's all of them. That's 5 out of 5. That's pretty big. So we'll have to see how they can utilize these. That's an early pick. That's an early 2. A huge Spectre play.
Yeah, Incomp getting 2 big picks there. Even when they all got flashed, there's a big flash, big push, but they just weren't able to pull it off. SMOTT getting rolled a little bit there.
Yeah, and we're seeing an early Killjoy before Spike is even planted, going for a really aggressive play. They do detain one player.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it's not going to get caught. The Spike is down, leading School with 5v3 right now. Very good position for them. They still have 2 ults online.
Yeah, they just gotta wait it out. You know, use their abilities to their advantage here. Weepful getting a good pick onto Garrett though.
Weepful looking to clear hell here maybe. 2 are down there, so if he drops, it could be a good crossfire. Unfortunately, that is 1
Weepful
and
getting 2 more headshots.
The crossfire is not there, unfortunately.
Oh,
A big molly though. Soy picking up another one. That
massive.
might be.
There it is.
You just can't get pulled off in time. That was a very good,
Yeah, good molly from
Killjoy molly.
Kazilla.
Absolutely round winner.
Last round before the switch.
Yeah, I mean they all died, but they did get the round. It was
That's
was
that's
well
what
played.
matters. That's what matters.
Yeah, it was well played from School there, for sure.
And we're seeing last round before swap here, so School's definitely gonna want to use this Sova and Jet ult before they lose it.
Right here.
Cypher ult could be pretty bad for School, but if the Cypher gets a little cocky, a little greedy, might be able to pick it off before it even has anything able to be done.
Yeah.
We're seeing a 5-man stack towards B side right now, and SMOTT is very early on the rotation, 2 pushing mid in a very aggressive fashion. If School isn't careful here, they could get flanked from behind and absolutely decimated.
Yeah, Toxic and Cap both pushing towards mid quite heavily. I think
Soy
Toxic
knows.
did get spotted, maybe?
Yeah, Soy knows, unfortunately,
Oh, not quite.
the message was not relayed, and Soy
Oh.
and they both just get crumpled.
Yeah, close one. They are going to trade it out, though. So it is going to end up being a 3v3 here. Have a little bit of info. Yeah, it looks like School might have to rotate Garrett going all the way A with the bomb, which
he's going
no
on a little
one
bit
no
of a
one from
solo
SMOTT is
mission.
on site, so
If he can stick the plant now, he might be able to set himself up for a big clutch play. Although, speaking
Ooh.
of clutch plays, he gets a very good pick on the Astra, leading
seconds
just the
left.
Cypher and the Sova to be available right now. They are making a very quick rotation on the A site, leading School to get a B site for free, but unfortunately no spike. And Garrett is going to go through the archway, unfortunately. Gonna back right out of it.
15 seconds left.
Going
They
for
got to
some
push
smokes.
A
He
here.
has to plant here. Unfortunately, he's not going to have
10
any cover
seconds
until
left.
Kayla gets here, but unfortunately, Kayla just got destroyed. Garrett now in a very tricky
One
situation
enemy
with the
remaining.
Jet coming in back up. He finds 1, finds 2,
And
with
2.
4 kills overall for Garrett that round. Absolutely immense from him.
Yeah,
Switching
Garrett
sides.
did quite a lot there. Got 4 big picks, pushed onto site alone, and planted the spike. That was good. It looks like defenders.
Going into another timeout.
Yeah, that's another timeout from School here.
Yeah,
So-
those last 2 rounds, absolutely a completely different game from what we saw at the beginning of this match and the match before it. I mean, they were looking really, really good.
I'm dying. I guess. That's scary.
You just got
It's fun. It's just
you just got shoved into a blender. What the hell happened to you?
oh, that's scary. Oof.
But yeah,
I have
I lost
PS2
my train of
graphics.
thought completely. I don't even.
I'm a PS2 character now. I love Valorant.
Oh man, where
Uh,
were we? Yeah, that.
threw me off quite a bit. Okay, it looks like the timeout is about to
Yeah.
end. Oh, I'm fixed.
Huge,
Great.
huge
just before the
commentary during the timeout.
Yeah, big.
Need to drop.
We know what we're doing here on the broadcast team. Yeah, hopefully they got a lot of planning out from that timeout. We got some good potential. Yeah, School for Advanced Gaming is going to be on the defender side here. So the 9-3, I think, is a decent half for this map. It is quite defender sided.
Yeah,
with
and
all
picking up
the
those last two victories right before the switch definitely gives them a little bit more wiggle room to show their stuff on defense here.
yeah, for sure.
Shutting them down.
It's looking like SMOTT is going for a little bit of a go wide approach as we saw School adopt a few rounds. They're going for an aggressive
Ooh.
push mid with a shorty jet.
Pushing mid.
Most of
with no
School is
fear.
on A site though, so if they can catch these two and get site for free, that's going to be absolutely humongous. Kale's going to get some early shots on the jet. If the
Ooh.
jet can close the gap, this is going to be very scary. It's looking like the gap has been closed.
Oh.
And with a flashbang going out, Kayla didn't even stand a chance.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. Big plays
Spike
from
planted.
SMOTT there. Able to push in close and get the pick. Garrett though gonna even things out a little bit.
Launching smoke.
Looks like School is going for the retake here. They have some good angles. Finding another one, evening this up to a 3v3.
Trade.
Silence.
Ooh, Soy saving
One
Cartier
enemy
there.
remaining.
Cartier able to get the other pick onto try.
Now they have to snuff out this Cypher. The
3v1,
Cypher cage, and they are
they
going
do
to
it.
find him. Now they just got to stick the defuse. Look at that. First round on defense.
That's big.
They get not just a victory, but a pretty clean one, I must say.
That was well played for the retake School there. They showed their stuff, you know.
Very true.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Definitely have the potential to even things out.
Yeah, given how quickly SMOTT took over a B site, I'm surprised it fell so quickly.
Yeah.
It was they got on so quick and they were gone. Very impressive. Looks like they're going to be going for a very aggressive A push here, and there's just no heaven presence at all from School. They're instead opting to go for the windowed area, and
Not
that's just
pushing
going to kind of
through.
give a free sight to SMOTT, and now they're going to have to play for a very difficult retake here, as the jet has a pretty good angle, which if not spotted, which it's not looking like the drone found it, might lead to a few easy kills for SMOTT. Spike is down already. Garrett does find the hiding jet and finds the KO. That's 2 kills for Garrett right now, evening it up for 3v3. The Spike is planted, so the ball is in School's court right now.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Next to the
and
door, Cart finds a good one on the flank and knows where the Astra is.
Cart gets a levitating headshot there. Oh, big flash. They
Another
just-
win.
Oof. Incomp and Garrett did quite a lot there, getting some choice picks
Very
onto
true.
the enemy team, getting good trades. That was a good round for School.
Yeah, School did a really good job of just knowing where people were that round, I feel, and it kind of stopped them from getting, caught off guard and let them pick up some pretty clean kills. And that's 2 times in a row where the victory has been pretty, I mean, not like, swept, but it was pretty good. It wasn't like
Yeah.
a real close one.
Looks like those timeouts really helping School out quite a bit. Their strategy is definitely improved.
SMOTT going for a similar play where they kind of hold the spike backwards and trying to draw defenders over towards A site, possibly going for a rotation onto B through middle, or they could go to the windowed area, which it looks like they are going to be doing.
Yeah, a lot of smokes coming out from both teams, just kind of waiting for people to push, playing angles.
Yeah, looks like School is still suspecting the rotation onto B site as 2 are still there. This rotation is kind of late and might make it a little bit difficult. A good trade early though. We can do a 4v4. Unfortunately, it's a 2v4 in reality because
Spike
people are still
planted.
rotating. Looks
Yeah,
like the rest of the School is going to catch up with their team, but now their retake is going to be a little bit difficult as SMOTT has gotten in position. A good stim though from Garrett, leading to a good pick on the jet. Finding some more room on Heaven to be able to take a wide angle peek here. Get a little bit of intel. He isn't seeing anyone yet.
Oh,
A good kill by Kayla onto the
Kazilla.
Cypher. 2 on Arches.
Out of
They don't know
charges.
that though. We'll have to see how they take this approach. It looks like they're going for a coordinated swing, finding Kayla already. The pull off of the spike is absolutely huge, setting Garrett up for an easy picking.
He did get it halfway though, so.
Could be very important.
One enemy
This open is
remaining.
very low. Soy is
Last
finding
player
them.
Oh,
They defuse the
massive.
spike.
Very scary.
Cart, while
Oh,
Soy distracted. the
just enough
floodgates.
time. Garrett got the bomb halfway, so all they had to do was get that second half. The two defending the bomb there, they peaked, but good push from I think it was Soy at the
Yes,
end, just
yeah.
distracting them, so they were able to get the defuse just in time.
Yeah, and we actually saw something very similar to that in the last map, where Soy
Yeah.
kind of charged head first while Cherry defused, leading to a very close victory for them. And I mean,
Yeah, we
I guess
saw it
Soy's
again
really
here.
good at running into the enemy team and dying. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a pro.
Who would have thought? That's crazy. Yeah, I think it looks like SMOTT's definitely trying to take their time a little bit more, thinking through their strategy, because School's been countering it a little better now. We do see an ult coming out from Toxic, gonna get a nice pick onto Kazilla.
You are divided.
An Astro Wall getting set up. SMOTT really wants to win this round, start to get the momentum back to their favor. And this wall is going to let a lot of entry onto site, and the Jet is going to find another kill with these knives. Missing a few onto Garrett, leaving the ammo a little bit low, but the site's been given. Now SMOTT has a lot of free range to do whatever they want, and Soy is going to find Toxic, leading into a 4v3, sorry. A spray through hell trying to find one.
Ooh, Weepful though, getting Cartier down. It's 2v4. Garrett and Soy both go down.
Recovering it.
SMOTT played that quite well. They took their time a little bit more, had some good uses of abilities, so they were able to push in and just get some kills a lot more easily.
Yeah, and aggressively committing the ults to really get their foot on the site, and definitely worked out for them as School is kind of left in shambles, trying to get this retake from multiple angles that SMOTT already had covered, which was pretty impressive work by SMOTT.
Yeah, for sure. It's just a
Right
big
here.
ult from Cap on the Astra,
Revealing area.
helping push onto site. Looks like both teams have one ult this round, so pretty even.
And if this Sova can get the amount of use that was got last time, might be pretty good. And that's
Ooh.
the only ult School had on the table, immediately off of the table, as an early pick on the KO. Now leaves it at 4v5 in favor of SMOTT. Looks like they're going to be going for the A site again. Kind of stacking in one place a lot, leaving one at the arches, as School starts to do a pretty slow rotation, trying to get onto a flank. And the spike's getting planted here with no coverage of Heaven, and School just kind of scattered.
I know exactly.
Yeah, now they're trying to retake, but they don't have the positioning to be able to do a whole lot from these angles. Yeah, no one playing Heaven, really making it easy for SMOTT to just push in. Toy with another pick. Kazilla is going to trade a little bit. Not enough though. It's just Kazilla against 4 trying to defuse this, and it's looking grim.
We'll have to see if a 1v4 is the future for us.
There's one.
5 health
Not
and
enough
a
time to
dream.
defuse, but can they
The
get some
kills
exit
in the
frag?
game. No exit frags to be found, unfortunately. Well, I guess one to be found.
Yeah.
But definitely grim when it's a 1v4 situation there. Not something you want to be seeing a lot.
Decent effort though. Alright, the score is 11-6 in favor of SMOTT. School noticeably picking things up though.
Yeah, they
it's good.
definitely had a resurgence at the beginning of this half, and it's starting to look like they're slipping a little bit. We'll have to see if they can grasp hold of this this comeback dream before it's too late. We're seeing
Yeah.
3 members of SMOTT over towards A site with the spike over towards B. We might try to see a distraction attempt onto A, leading an open site on B to be planted.
Yeah, they're probably gonna pull the rotates and then push onto site. Looks like that's the play here. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
School's rotating.
leaving B site for free. SMOTT doesn't even know.
SMOTT's starting to walk on.
Yeah, they're
If
pushing in
School
fast
doesn't
now.
catch up fast, this might be a very, very tricky situation. It looks like
School
starting to
realizing
rotate.
now.
Spike hasn't been planted yet, though, so the door is still open for him. But if they don't come fast, it's going to be a very hard retake.
Spike planted.
And 2 down already. This retake just got much, much harder.
Yeah.
They do have some
SMOTT
ult behind. The Killjoy ult could turn the favor, and it might be, at this point, the only thing left for them to be able to do in a 2v5 situation here.
Last player standing.
Make that a 1v5. Kayla back at it again with the very unlikely clutches for the odds, and unfortunately that is going to be another round in favor of
They
SMOTT.
pulled the rotates. That was
Match
well
point.
played by SMOTT there. Then they just pushed on the site quickly, got bomb down, and they had the angles for every position that School could push from. I will say though they were on an econ round, so School only really had pistols.
Very true.
So it was kind of expected, but still well played from SMOTT there.
That goes there.
We're seeing full buy round for almost everyone, so with the light armor, as opposed to everyone else with the heavy. So this is going to be a little bit more on even footing than last round. We'll have to see if the strategies are as big-brained as last time. We're seeing a corner getting cleared poorly, but the trade is there for it, leading to a 4v4. SMOTT trying to get on A site here, going to through a familiar pathway that they've gone through many times with many victories. This time though, School does have very good positioning on site, so maybe it won't be such an easy take for them.
Yeah, they were able to rotate correctly this time. Garrett and Cardi are able to get some good picks. Choi trades out a little bit, but then does fall to Garrett to a nice headshot. It is just Weakful left against 3 others. Let's see if they can pull it off.
We're seeing Sova here very close on the flank. Unfortunately, they just passed by each other due to the smoke.
Ooh,
Oh, didn't pass by him that time, but
they know
nice
the
headshot.
positioning. Ooh,
Garrett
there it
with
is.
3 that round. School's positioning was much better that time. They didn't give sight for free, and it worked out for them pretty well.
Yeah, Weepful get a funny kill on Soy at the end there, though.
Very true.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, Soy.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely a lot better played from School with the rotates and positioning. They just weren't able to pull it off.
On the map here, we're seeing a lot of people on B side, and for SMOTT that is, and not a lot of people for School. So if they can press this man advantage very early before rotations get here, it's going to be pretty good for them. The rotates are coming in 2 by CT right now. Garrett does hold their ground, finding 1, 2. 2 kills, still pretty good.
2 of them though. Bomb is now being planted though.
Definitely given some good room for the team to go in. Sova ult is getting used, finding a few hits on the KO.
Interesting Sova ults happening. Kazilla with a nice kill. It's down to a 2v2. This is match point for SMOTT. They do have bomb. Who's gonna have to push in? Oh, it's just
in the
Kazilla left.
1v2 situation for the game with the dart. Oh, the reload at such an inconvenient time, leading to SMOTT taking this series. I gotta say, School had a very good resurgence during the middle of that match. That was definitely the best showing we'd seen from them throughout both the maps we saw tonight. And overall it was a very good series. Even though the scores may have been a little uneven throughout the two maps, all of the rounds were pretty good overall. A lot of trades, a lot of action, a lot of back and forth. Overall, very good job from both the teams. I think I know my player of the match though. Dexter, I'd like to hear a little bit on your thoughts.
Um, yeah. Sorry, I was dying a little bit there, kind of lagging
Oh,
out.
oh, no
But
problem.
player of the match, I think is what you said, right? Yeah.
Yes, player of the
Uh,
match. I know mine. I think we're probably both on the same page with this one.
well, I'm actually gonna say player of the match was Cap for
Oh,
from SMOTT.
okay.
Um, Yeah, he really played quite well on the Astra. A lot of utility used very, like, well. Like, every ult was used perfectly. They were able to push on site and hold it. All the smokes coming out, some of the flashes were crucial for the picks, on some of the school's team. And yeah, even though
Very
Choi had a lot of kills,
yeah,
I
very
I think,
very flashy.
Cap on the Astra really enabled quite heavily for their team.
Yeah, it may not have been the most glorious on the scoreboard, but yeah, the amount of utility that was gained just cannot be understated. Shout out to Choi though for, absolutely popping off with the kills and dominating the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, everyone did great, but yeah, very good stuff from Capital coming out. So
Yeah.
MVP.
It was a good fun matches from, well played from both teams. Uh, it was nice, good fun, I
Very true.
I'd say. Also, I didn't say it before, but you're looking nice in the suit there.
Oh, I think you, Mr. Cheese Dexter, you're
Yeah,
looking nice yourself with more
thanks.
natural causes.
Thanks.
All right.
Uh,
Well, that is going to wrap it up for the school versus SMOT exhibition match. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. This is SD Sand signing off. Cheese
yeah,
Dexter.
see ya.